Hey everybody, my name's Austin Cole. Thank you for tuning into my real estate tips video. Today's video is a little different because it's for all of you out there that want to try to sell your home yourself without using a realtor. I'm going to give you a few tips on how to get your property ready for sale, what type of attitude you need to have during the process, and how to generate a little bit of buzz about your home so hopefully you'll have a quick and easy sale. I'm sure some of you are probably scratching your heads thinking, hey Austin, why would you want to teach me how to sell my property myself when you're a realtor? Here's what it really is, you guys. I know what it's like to have a do-it-yourself attitude. That's what I've got. That's why I work in real estate. And I know that when you have a do-it-yourself mentality, there's not a person in the world that can convince you that it's not worth your time to at least try to do something that you have the confidence to do yourself. If you think that you can sell your property by yourself, go ahead and try it out. I hope you're successful. Hopefully this video gives you some useful advice that you can use, and it's my hope that if you have trouble down the line, if you do have a hard time selling your property, you'll remember me, maybe give me a chance at selling your property. And before I go any further, I do want to put a little disclaimer in here. I don't recommend trying to sell your property yourself unless you have a background in real estate or law, because when you're dealing with offers to purchase, they are legally binding contracts, and if you don't know what you're doing, it can be really easy to get yourself into some serious legal trouble. The first and most important thing you need to remember when trying to sell your home yourself is to price your property right and price it right the first time. Remember, the things that affect the value of your property the most are the condition, the location, and the square footage. And the best way to figure out where your property sits in terms of value is by looking at the comparables, which are similar properties in your area that recently sold. Unless you're a realtor, you probably don't have access to the MLS database, so it's going to be hard for you to figure out what properties recently sold in the area that are comparable to your home. The good news is I do have access to all that information, and I'll come over and do a market analysis for you for free, even if you don't list your property with me. So once you know what your property is truly worth based on the comparables, it's important that you price it right the first time. A lot of people have this mentality that they're going to price their property high from the get-go, try to get a buyer, and if nobody bites, they'll lower the price until eventually they find somebody that's interested. And I'm telling you, it's absolutely the wrong way to go about things. You want to price your property fairly from the get-go, so hopefully you can get multiple offers on the table when the property's still fresh on the market. When you have a property that's priced too high, it sits on the market for days, weeks, months at a time, and that can set off a lot of alarms in buyers' heads. The second tip is to depersonalize your home. You want your home to appeal to the buyers that are walking through it, not necessarily to your tastes. So if you have family photos, pictures of grandma and grandpa on the fireplace mantle, I'm telling you, pack them away, get rid of them, and put up some tasteful decorations that are going to appeal to the buyers that are coming through your home. You want the buyers to be able to envision the place as their home. You gotta pack anyways, you're moving, so you might as well get a head start, get all the personal stuff off the walls, put up some tasteful decorations, and make the place appealing to the buyers that are going to be coming through. The third tip is consider staging your home. We have a lot of professionals that work in the real estate world that are experts at decorating the interior of homes to maximize the likelihood of a buyer being interested in that property. And if you're not somebody that has a knack for decorating, or you don't want to deal with it, or if you're just busy, consider calling a stager. They'll come over, they'll tell you exactly how to set up your home on the inside to appeal to buyers. You want to put yourself in the buyer's shoes. Remember, when these buyers are coming through your home, you got to think, what are they thinking when they're looking at your property? And they want to be able to visualize it as their home, and a stager can really help you accomplish that. If you don't know any stagers, give me a call, shoot me an email. I've got some great people that I can recommend to you. The fourth tip, and this is an important one, be ready to show your home at all times. When buyers find your property, and if they're interested in it, they're going to want to look at it right away. Usually people want to look at properties the same day that they find them. So make sure the house is clean. Pick up all the dirty laundry. Make sure the bathrooms and especially the kitchen are clean. You want to make the home as appealing as possible for the buyers that come through, and make sure that you accommodate the times that buyers want to come through. If you're serious about selling your property, you want to make sure that your home is ready to show when it's convenient for the buyers. Be ready to show your home at all times, and you're really going to increase the chances of selling your property. The fifth tip here is one that not everybody likes to hear all the time, but it's absolutely true. We're living in a world where people want to purchase a home and have it be ready to move in. The fifth tip is an important one, but it's not one that everybody likes to always hear, and it's pretty straightforward. fix your property up a little bit. Modern day buyers, especially those in the millennial generation like myself, expect properties to be turnkey. When they're done with closing, they want to go to the property, set their furniture down, get the place set up, and relax. The last thing they want to worry about is having to fix little issues with the property. Remember, they just got done moving, they had to pack all their stuff, they went through the whole process of buying a home, they spent a lot of money. So the little things can go a long way. The door handle that doesn't work properly and makes the door hard to open, fix it. The leaky faucet, fix it. These things can go a long way when it comes to getting maximum value for your home and making a quick sale. And this really ties into my first tip, you guys. I told you at the beginning of the video, price your property right and price it right the first time. If your property needs a lot of work, you need to price it accordingly if you're not going to do the work to the property. If you want top dollar, you got to fix the place up. If you're not going to fix it up, you need to price it accordingly. All right, tip number 6 is get the word out about your property. Putting a for sale sign in your front yard is not going to cut it. You got to go above and beyond. There's a reason why realtors get paid, and it's because we do everything in our power to sell a property. So you need to get the word out. Get it on any website that you possibly can. And if it costs you a little bit of money, you got to bite the bullet. Get it out there. Put it on Facebook. You know what? A really great way to generate some buzz about your property, have an open house and invite every single neighbor and knock on their doors. Go up and down the street, knock on their door, say, hey, I'm having an open house, my property's for sale, come take a look at it. Who do you know that wants to move into our neighborhood? And my last tip for you guys is if you're trying to sell your property yourself and it's been on the market for a while and you're not getting any offers, you need to change the price. Everything will sell if it's priced right. So if you've had your property on the market for a while and you haven't gotten any offers, it's priced wrong. It's not priced according to the condition, location, or the square footage. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you don't know where your property needs to be priced in order for it to sell quickly, I will come over, I'll do a market analysis for you for free. I'll tell you exactly where you need to price your property in order to move it quickly. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Those are my tips on how to sell your property yourself without using a realtor. Hopefully you're successful, but if you have trouble, don't forget about me. Give me a call if you need some help. Thanks so much for tuning in, and if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. If you're on Facebook, please like my page, Austin Sells Homes. You'll get updates automatically when I put out more information. Thanks so much, everybody. We'll see you next time.